It's a perfect song for this story. The odds were 175 million to 1, but a Powerball ticket buyer matched all the numbers last night, winning a jackpot estimated at, listen to this number, $337 million with an M. Lottery officials say the one winning ticket was sold at a Sunoco station in Lapeer, Michigan. That's north of Detroit. Manuel Bojorquez is in Tallahassee, Florida, where the Powerball drawing took place. Manuel, you know anybody in Lapeer, Michigan?
Good morning, Gail. I do not know anyone in Lapeer, Michigan, but I'm hoping maybe I'll get to find somebody there. Hey, we are in the studio right now where that drawing happened. A lot of excitement here last night. They used lottery balls very similar to these right here. Now, I got to point out to you, they're letting me hold these because these are from a retired set. There are a lot of strict rules here. The balls which are currently in use cannot be touched by bare hands. It's one of the many things we learned last night as we went behind the scenes.
Get ready, everybody. This is Powerball.
This is the moment millions in America waited for last night, hoping to win the third largest Powerball jackpot in history, $337 million. More than 86 million tickets were sold across the country, and while drawing 6 numbers might look simple, you may be surprised by how much work goes into pulling it off.
A lot of people, when they find out what I do, they think, oh, with a lottery job, what you do is you come in 5 minutes before a drawing, pull some equipment out, do the numbers, and you're done.
We asked Sue Dooley of the Multi-State Lottery Association to take us behind the scenes of the Powerball drawings, which happen in Tallahassee, Florida. The preparation starts 2 hours before the live drawing, and while many last-minute tickets are still being bought.
Every player, when they put down their $2 for a Powerball ticket, has an equal chance of winning just as much as anyone else.
It starts here. 4 people must be present to even unlock this vault, where the machines and multiple sets of lottery balls are stored. The ones used for any given drawing are chosen randomly.
No one really knows what equipment is going to be used on any given night.
Exactly. No one has any idea until, like right now, less than 2 hours before a drawing.
At 9:30, the equipment is moved into the studio and the load-in begins.
Would I be able to hold one?
Not one of these.
The red and white balls are made of rubber. Each one costs $60, has a lifespan of 2 to 3 years, and weighs around 80 grams. The lottery balls used must be as close in weight as possible. The average difference, a mere 3/10 of a gram. The machines, which cost $55,000 each, are then tested. But officials here are not the only ones keeping a close eye on things. There are cameras everywhere, which are monitored outside Des Moines, Iowa, at the Multi-State Lottery Association headquarters. There's a lot at stake. Powerball tickets are sold in 42 of the 50 states, Washington, D.C., and the U.S. Virgin Islands. Since 1992, Powerball has awarded $20 billion in prize money.
Get ready, America.
An hour before the 11 p.m. Eastern Time drawing, the final rehearsals are getting underway in Florida.
For that huge jackpot.
While officials in Iowa count the latest returns, so the most accurate jackpot total can be announced during the live drawing.
$337 million.
At 10:30, the final load-in, and then it's time to wait. Counting down the minutes, then the seconds before the big moment. Host Sam Arlen told us before the drawing, on a night like this, he feels the pressure.
It's the first opportunity everyone in America gets to see the winning numbers, and I think that's one of the coolest things about what I get to do is it's not the next day in the paper. It's not, on the nightly news the next day. This is the first shot, and for many people it's live, and this is when you get to see if your $2 just paid off really big.
And they did.
For that huge jackpot, it is the number 21.
Michigan is a winner.
Within an hour of the drawing, the folks in Iowa got word there's a winning ticket.
And as you mentioned earlier, we do know a little bit more about that winning ticket this morning, sold in Lapeer, Michigan at a gas station that's north of Detroit, but we still do not know who holds the ticket this morning, whether it's an individual or a group. If they come forward today, we could find out later, or it could be weeks.
Well, thank you, Manuel Bojorquez. You know right now they're getting financial advice, lawyers, changing their phone numbers, all that good stuff. It's now 7:44. Time now for a check or your local weather.